Good day, Creativerse fans. This is CatSmiles, and we are here on my test world. We are going to actually start another build. However, there is a dilemma. Isn't there always one with me? So I know I said I wanted to work my way up, and sorry, we're not going to blind ourselves with lights and trees, so we'll just back up here. Once again, I know I mentioned I wanted to start here and then work our way up and ending in pretty much this area. There's just one thing, guys. Just one thing. Look at this. Look how beautiful this transition is. Just run right into it. Smooth glide. You have your first building that you can make a little back door to or somewhere. I have a whole bunch of hidden areas in there, as you guys know. So we can make a door somewhere in this, somewhere right here, in some way. And then you come over here and you have this building, just a little walk. I mean, we could totally decorate this to make this look, you know, make it look something. So what I'm actually thinking is just utilizing what this cave has given us and use all of this area here, and then later on we can build our way up with extra add-ons. I mean, that'd be cool. Have libraries and trust me, I got ideas. So that's what I'm thinking, is what we're gonna do. We are, because I like the two entry spots. I like to be able to swim down or run up, because I do love that area there as well. For our very first building, I love how it just glides right in. You have two exits. It's perfect. And then what you can do, what I'm planning on doing, is utilizing all of this area down here as well. As you can see, that is our first. So we come down here. If I can actually swim down tonight. There we go. Oh, hello. Sorry, guys. Killing. Oh, these guys. Their hot box has been like off. Hot box? Pillbox? I don't know what it's actually called, guys. So, let's... There be light. So we will be utilizing all of this area as well. This is right underneath our first, pretty much our first doorway. So I want to utilize all of that area, as you can see down here as well. And do remember, it goes on forever down there, which we are not going to go into on this video once again. So that is my idea. So I was thinking, well, as you know, I like to keep at least 3 spaces between anything. That's just my simple rule. I just like it that way. Plus, it just gives you that little inch. You know, if you just need that little inch more, you just have it. So, alright, and so we come in here, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to start the next building in this area. I mean, look at all of this natural cave. It goes on forever. And then also, oh, remember, that's mine, that is not chest. Do remember that the natural entrance that's about here comes down this way. So we'll be able to have another entrance if we would like, going off into that direction, and working our way back here. So we actually might be able to get 3 secret entrances to our little property here. So that's just my idea. We are going to go with the same patterns that we were doing with this. I believe I want to switch around how this kind of looks, but still keep it with the marble stone look. So that's what my plans are. Let's see if they actually stick. But hey, go ahead. I like to have these close. It just looks so pretty. So what we're going to go ahead and do is cut here. I'm going to figure out my dimensions and get more materials, and I'll catch you guys on the next clip. Okay, so we are back. As you can see, the progress I've gotten is not much. But I did hollow this out. I'm not sure actually how big or how wide or anything is going to actually go, or how I'm actually going to decorate it. I'm not sure if I'm going to go in a different direction with the corners, or if I'm just going to keep the same pattern that I've been using with the other two and just kind of keep the whole general style. So it's kind of up in the air, like always. So this is basically, I kept it the same height as this building here, just so it kind of just looks better. I don't know how it's actually going to look, so we'll see if we have to raise to lower it or not. So yeah, so it's going to come in here, it's going to come, like I said, I'm not sure how. I hope to match up with this door, but I don't think it's actually going to work that way. But once again, we will see. But this is actually pretty great because we can make a back door once everything is done and utilize all of this. Do remember that that is our other entrance to here, so we can make that coming down here and then have a building, sorry if I'm going too fast, and about a building going about maybe this direction, or utilizing something up there coming down here. As we do look, we have all of this as well. And it goes over and goes way back and keeps going. So many fun little toys to play with. Ah, too many ideas. So, okay. This is basically what I have so far. I think it looks pretty cool. We got some really cool leafies down here. And yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and stop here. See how big the length and the height's gonna go. Play with some of the walls, and then I'll be right back with you guys. See you in the next clip. Oh my goodness, guys, you will not believe this. It has taken me forever to actually get this to look somewhat decent. I have changed the styles so many times. Let's just say it's been fun. I've come up with some really cool designs that I will be using later. It just didn't fit what I'm trying to do, because for one of these takes up 2 spots, so you kind of have to have that extra gap right there to make it look better. And I've tried everything to make it look better, but this is what I got. So let's go ahead and walk you around this. I will not be building this one right this second with you guys, because this one actually literally just got done, and I'm still trying to figure out how I did without making it being seen through the holes. Remember with our last build, we kept having that, yeah, we kept seeing the gold and all of the background. So this one I fixed that, so as you go here, we'll go ahead and that's gonna be too close. As you can see, even back in there, it's capped, so you guys won't see anything. And then so we'll go ahead and bring you to this side. I mean, look at all that. That's just for that simple front. I know I probably could have just, I don't know what, and blocked it off and just gave you guys stone, but I just didn't want to do that. It was just, yeah, put in the effort. Why not? And as you can see, it's really nice, smooth here. We will have a back wall so that you don't see this, unless you decide to do what I would like to do, is always leave one gap between so you can have an extra little hiding spot. However, my last 2 builds, I've not done that, but I still can, leaving that extra gap, remember? So, so here's this part here. I will definitely try to bring this onto camera for you guys and build it slower. I might just try to build it, and then whichever one I build correctly at the fastest, that's the one you guys get to see. So what we're gonna do is try not to get all like caught up into this. Oh, and one more thing, guys. Just one more thing. Who's gonna sit on the couch? We have a Leafy and a Pixie, all ready to get nice and toasty on the couch. Alright guys, so what we're going to do here is we're going to go with forges first. We're going to have some chests here. We're going to have chests here, and then we're going to end it with the cookers. And then along this wall here, we're going to have all processors. I'm hoping it looks good. I'm not sure how we're going to, if I'm going to just extend this all the way out and just have one big sofa, or keep it the love seats with a break in here. So I have to play around with that, but I wanted to give you guys just a little glimpse of what I am deciding. And of course we will have regular lights. These lights will be disappearing. Okay, and he will definitely be adopted, and this will be his room. I'll even make him a house. But okay, I'll see you guys in the next clip. Okay, and we're back. So this is how far I have gotten. I did have to push that wall back quite a bit. As you can see here, we have all of this room. We still have the little caves here, so I'm not too disappointed. We didn't lose anything too much. We are now closer to... Hold on. Sorry, cat's my way. See if I can actually get over there without... Okay. Well, we're actually... If you see that little opening right there, you can kind of see it. If you stand on over there, you can actually see the water. So we're actually kind of close to there. So what we can do is maybe make another hidden passageway to over here. And of course I fell on my... So maybe something over here. So we have one entrance that way. We'll find the second entrance. We'll make it work. So what we're going to actually try to do, and the word is try, is reproduce this for over there for our cookers. So yeah, like I said, it's pretty fun. We'll go ahead and attempt this and see how it does. Okay, so we start off with our bases. And on this one here, I switched it up. Instead of using the inner, I'm using the outer. So we're going to start with the outer. And what you want to do for this style, remember that for this style here, is it goes one back with this. So these are not on top of each other because they actually take two, hence why we have so much room up here. So you want to make sure when you're doing this, you want to give this style, instead of two open spots, well, will be total spots you're using, you want a third spot because we have an extra backing. So okay, we're going to go ahead and we have our 3 spots. I kind of did this little tapestry here to kind of break up just the brown. I love this color. I think it's really pretty, but sometimes much is too much, and I think I kind of went overboard with all my builds. So once again, we're going to go ahead and start this, and I'm going to stop babbling, if I can actually say that. Go ahead and let's rotate that. That is the way it should wanting to go. And then of course we have our plain stairs, which I love so much. Go ahead and rotate that sideways. No, I want to do this. Because the way I'm having this designed is this is actually going to be a shelf. See, I could have just did that. And so this is going to be our end cap. We are going to have a total of 3 rows. 1, 2, 3 rows. And then an end cap just like that. Oh, come on. Alright, so let's go ahead and test this out to make sure I'm doing it correctly. 1, 2, 3. Cool. And now we have... So I wanted to do a 4th row. I didn't realize these were blocked. I always thought they were like the regular ones and you just could go right through them. Something new. Alright, so once again, go ahead and copy our block, paste, go ahead and change that up. I should have copied that one. These are easy, these are kind of... And of course, as soon as I say that, it actually works. And go ahead and just do one end cap real fast for the side there to kind of give us an idea of what we're working with. And there we go. So there's our cookers. And yes, I hear that stupid wherever it's at. I've been trying to go after it all day today. It's the same one, I swear, teasing me. So now we have our 3 cookers. We do have our sides we need to still put up. So what you're going to do is you're going to do your end cap, 1 stair. Helps if I had it going the correct way. We're going to go 1 stair. I don't know which one. Okay, so we go end cap, stair, end cap, back. Okay, so we have end cap, stair. So now we're going to go to our end cap. Go ahead and put that on there. Rotate that little. Oh, come on. I know what I'm doing here. Just let me do it. Okay, thank you. This one will not be in the same rotation, but it doesn't really matter since no matter what, you're going to be rotating it. So I believe that is how I have it on the other side. Sweet. Looks nice so far. So then what we're going to do next is 1 back. And that one is a... Looks like it's a stair, then end cap. Forgive me for calling them cats, that's just what I call them. I know they're cornerstones. Corners. So we have a corner, and once again, like I mentioned, a stair. So we're actually going to go ahead and not hop all over the place. So we're going to go back 1. We do have this we can work with here, so we just go ahead and right click. Oh, actually, yeah. So right click. Go ahead and save this. Paste it onto here, and I believe that is how we want it there. And then we're going to do this one here, just like that, and that should be that. Okay, we need more lighting, I know. We'll work on that. So that looks about the same height. I do have this one, I believe, bigger. So yeah, alright. Go ahead and do that on the other side real fast. Just kind of... We don't have the wall, which actually I could... This is going to be the wall anyway, so why not use it, right? So yes, we're going to go ahead and go back to our stairs. Save, paste, and paste. I know I did something wrong, didn't I? I know I did. Okay. Forgive me if I get a little too quiet. It's just I wanted to get these guys up here and not take up too much of your time with some pretty boring stuff. That's right, I was gonna have this one go... Oh no, 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 no. If I remember right. Okay, so... This is how we have it. We have a outer, stair, outer, stair, outer, and then that is it for the top. So, okay, come back over here. We have an outer, stair, and outer. Perfect. Okay, and then on our top it looks like we just have a straight go along there. For some reason I was thinking it was back further, but I guess I was wrong. We will get to the backing in 1 second. I just want to kind of get our outline in. We might actually figure out what I'm doing there wrong. Yeah. There we go. That's what I was doing wrong. There we go. Okay, so now we have our outline done for this. Now we can go ahead and take these off because we know what they will look like. And now we have the fun part, the backing. As you can, no, you can't see because I have it covered now. Okay, so now as you can see, so we have, starting from the back, so we have 2 open spots. Then we have a corner, a stair, stair, and then I just threw these corners in. So why don't we go ahead and see what we can get working here. Okay, so we have blank spot, then the corners. Well, let's see if we can come over here and work our way that way. Okay, so we have a blank spot. This one is going to be this way, I believe. I don't know. Trying to pay attention to the rotations. If this takes too long, guys, I'll just fast forward it and say why. Alright, and then we have a cornerstone. Go ahead and flip that over. That looks maybe about right. Okay, okay, and then we have stair. You know, we might not actually need these. Okay, well, let me just get this part done and I'll fast forward because this is going to actually take me some time to really think about it again, and I'll be right back. Okay, so this is how it looks done. I did fast forward this for you guys. If I had any comments while I was doing this, I will post a little pop-up. So as you can see, we just made a little, I'm calling it a love seat. It will hold all of our forges, excuse me, our cook stations. And then back here, I made one more, that's okay. I will make a kitchen, ha ha ha. So this is how the room is basically going to look. Yes, I know we have this gap there, but like I said, with these taking up 2 spots, we're going to have the gap. We are going to do the same thing with the same design on this side for all of the processors. I hope this helped a little bit, me fast forward and kind of showing you guys what I went through to kind of get this done. Like I said, the little cracks and corners there, they just bug me if they're showing, so that's why I like to do more of this type of, can't see it guys, but you know what I'm talking about. I've showed you guys on the sides. So there we go. I will show you what I do with this back wall. I have a pretty cool plan. Not sure if it's going to work, but I'm definitely going to give it a try. And we also have our front area here, which will be our doorway. And of course, I'm going to try to make that into the middle of the room. Who likes to come in on the sides? Nobody does. So I'll see you guys in the next clip. Okay guys, so this is yet another fill-in clip. I hope these are not getting too boring for you guys and you're still enjoying this style of building for me. I know I usually build on camera most of it. However, I just feel that I've just changed way too much in these builds that it'll just get too tedious for you guys to keep watching me change over and over. I mean, this door, at least 10 times I've changed how it looked. Yeah, give or take. So okay, so this is what the front entrance is going to basically look like. It's going to be nice, simple. Oh, jeez. Can we say it close? I did use the outer corner walls and the inner corner walls for this. Lined it just like I did with the other doors. I did give it its own style. I have been trying to give every one of them it's kind of its own little style, but still keep them connected enough so that if one person got all of these or wanted to build all of these, it would still be in the same style category, so it doesn't look like it's all mishmashed. So okay, so I'm going to quit babbling. As you can see, we do have our entrance there. Go ahead and open this up. I'm not sure about these. I'm not sure guys. This is most likely going to change because I really do not like it, but we will see. As you can see, I gave this kind of a little outline as well. That also might change. These lights don't give off very much light. I mean, as you can see, I have like a billion lights in here. However, it's lighting up nothing. I mean, look at that. Nothing. The only way these light up anything is if you have them on the roof and on the floor, but even then, look, it's very dim. I mean, for what they're supposed to be, yeah, I can understand, but still for a light source, yeah, I just wish I had more. So back to this. As you can see, I did leave this way, so yes, it still looks like a couch. However, it is very organized and slick, so once the items are actually in there, it actually looks really nice. And yes, you do still see some of the stone, which there's nothing I can do about that, but the brown of this still really does pop out. Aw, we lost our friend. Nope, nope, he's up there. Yes, I am going to keep him. He's going to be mine. See? This is his house. And this here is where we're going to most likely have to change that block there, because as you can see, I did not do it there. So I'm happy I seen that before I said I was done. So here we go. This is where our treasure chest will be. For right now, I'm just going to go ahead and use the medieval ones because that's what's going on with this build. Oh. Maybe that's why. Can you see that, guys? I have a light sticking through there. How I did that, I don't know. And for this last but least one, this is where our cookers will be. I don't believe we need as many cookers as this one, or definitely this side, as I will show you guys in a second. Since if we do build a kitchen or a restaurant like I usually do, we can just have our cooking stations in there. Yes, it's a little bit more of a walk, but give or take, you can always put a teleporter and just snap your fingers and be right there. So that is that. I'm not sure about those two corners there. As you can see, yeah, I'm most likely going to have to change that to something. See what you guys get when you're playing around and showing people stuff. So, okay, we have this side here. We have a very, very long, luxurious couch. This is where all our processors will go. Once again, I use the same tiles as I used for both of these. This one I just used the plain box pod, I guess. I'm not sure what to actually call it, but the same as I did with the teleporters, I just made it a little bit bigger. And with this side, I just followed the same. He actually looks really cool with that red. I just kept with the same outline. I did not do the two lamps like the lamp and the torch as I did with the other one, because this one you really cannot tell if you have it or do not have it. So that's why I just kept it with the one. These will definitely change. I just have something special planned for that back wall. And yeah, I gotta get rid of these lights. Yeah. And as you can see, I did not change these. What I might do is put a light behind it, if I can, so that it at least lights up somewhat in this general area. As you can see, it is just way too dark. Maybe once we have the machines, oh, they are machines, so yeah, oh, found another spot. Once we get the crafting machines in, it might actually look better. But like I said, this was just a fill-in clip to kind of give you guys an idea on what is going on so far. Alright, so I am just going to play with these lights a little bit more, play with the back wall, get the items into their shelving units, and I will be right back in the next clip. Okay guys, what we have been waiting for. I faced the last block and ran, so I haven't even seen the full, if I need to fix anything, the full room yet. So let's go ahead and see what we have here. As you can see, I did keep the front entrance the same. I did use the cornerstones just like before. I have a little decoration of lights. And of course we have these guys. If you do build this outside, you will definitely have a lot more lights, or you can light it with different things around. The lighting can be fixed. So there we go. As you can see in the corners, you cannot see through them. They are nice and clean, which I absolutely like. And you come in here and you are faced with a nice back wall. I got something to do with lighting. Basically what I did, as you can see, is I highlight them. All I did was just one over, one down, that way. Then what I did was I skipped a line with this pattern and just went a simple one down, and I just followed the pattern all the way to the back. I did leave an open spot like I like to use, because it's just, when you start covering everything, it just gets too much no matter how nice it is. So it's just nice to get some little breakup in there. I'll go ahead and close this so you guys can get a better view on the door. Sorry guys, trying to center myself. There we go. I'm still not centered, but pretty close. Well, maybe so. So as you can see, it's just mirrored again, but it does look really nice. Then we have this section here, which has our forges, and if you do stand, let's see if, okay, maybe I didn't do that like I did before. Because on my build, my first build, or should I say my second? I don't know. I don't know how many of these rooms I've built. You can stand in one spot and still hit those. So yeah, as you can see, I can still hit that, and if I stand in the correct one, I could probably hit that there at a certain... Well, next build. It still looks pretty. It still does what its functions are supposed to be. If you want, you can always take out maybe a row or two to put the treasure chests in here, and then you have a mixture of chests, forges, and whatnot. So yeah, I think it turned out really nice. How I fixed the lighting. I know it's still pretty dark in here, but not compared to what it was before, especially with how much lighting we had. So I did what I keep telling myself I'm going to do. I hid the lights. So since we had so much room underneath the first layer, well, this one, of course, we're going to have a lot of room because we have this, but underneath the first layer on the back wall, you have an open spot, which works perfectly for these. So you go ahead and put those in there. You can use any type of lighting you like. I'm just going with this theme and trying to keep only this type of blocks. So the only downfall is if you use this style, you're going to get that. So let's go ahead and put this back, and I will show you what I am. Oops, wrong one. Save you, please, and go ahead. So this is our shelf. You can just see it a little bit, which would be cool if it was just this row here. You can use like a torch, one of the fireplaces, these steaming, not the steaming stack, but the other one with the smokestack. Not the smokestack, because that's the round one. The other one. You guys know which ones I'm talking about. So yeah, so you can make this more cooler by lighting, different effects, different styles, of course. But I still like that, and if you do cover it with the items that you prepared to be there, you can't see it, so that's a good thing. So yes, so lighting in the back, same with this one. So it kind of just, it does give the lighting that I want. You can't see it, of course, because of the chairs, but I can always change that to... Yeah, let's go ahead and just change that to the stone. Helps if I had it in the right area. There we go, guys. So there. Yep, no seeable. So yeah, so we have that. We have our storage. Trust me, we're going to upgrade that. And then this side, which I think you guys already seen. And then we have our great wall of processors. I don't know, I like it. You have big jobs, this is going to be perfect for you. You guys can always cut it in half. You know, if you decide to do like cookers on this side, and then cut this in half and then have a shorter room, like about, yeah, I guess you can cut the room in half to about here. And then have your forges, cookers, processors. Well, you guys can do whatever you wish. This is just how I built it. And of course we have my signature back wall for all of the builds. And I did go with these two styles because if you look on the edges here, if I can, oh, I can help up here, guys, and help you see that better. So I did keep it that one because no matter what angle you're looking at, you're always going to get this front and this back, even when I go on to the other side to show you. And what I did was I used this stone and I just flipped it. I think it's just one flip this way up, and then you'll get this flat pattern, which I then put, of course, one of our torches because it just gets too dark in these corners. And I gave us a small tapestry. And I did exactly the same, like I said, has the same pattern as over there, so it kind of matches when you go all along. And I don't mind this back. I mean, this is a nice style. It is kind of crooked, but honestly, all of these styles are crooked. None of them really match up like they're supposed to, but I think that's the whole feel of this. It kind of gives a little something. I just kind of wish it didn't have such a big seam. As you can see, you can tell those are two different spots, even if you're not mousing over them. But that's just my complaints. Don't worry about those. So this is our room. I really like how this turned out. I think it's going to be very helpful in the long run with my builds coming up. So I hope you guys enjoy. We're going ahead and leave you with this look. Because, I mean, who doesn't want to look at the full on? And I love how that lines up. Yes, you can't see the tops to the tapestries on the other end, but it just works. Okay guys, well I hope you enjoyed this build. I hope you guys don't mind this way I am recording now instead of recording everything out. Recording everything. And if you guys have any tips on how to record the way I have been, go ahead and leave them in the comments below. Comments. Guys, I want you to read comics. Yes, comics are good. The comments below, and I will talk to you guys and build with you.